Hey guys, this is Amy with Stick with the Plan, and today we're talking about, should Christians fight? How do we resolve conflict? Stay right here, we'll get right into it. So glad you joined me today. We're talking about, can Christians fight, or should they? How do we resolve these conflicts in our life? Now, I've heard it's very healthy to have conflicts. It'll just strengthen your relationships with your friends and family. But I've heard there's also two kinds of people. One who avoid conflict and those that create it. I'm the one that avoids it. I hate conflict. It just tears me up on the inside. So when I got this question, our viewer was saying, what do you do when you disagree with somebody on Facebook or in your family? How can I do this in a loving way? How can I correct them or show them that I don't really believe that way? Jesus gives us a great example in Matthew, the 18th chapter and the 15th verse. He said, now if you're worshiping, if you're at the altar, just lay down your gift. If you know someone has something against you, a brother or sister, go to them, resolve it, and then come back and worship. Well, that's great. So that means go quickly, go right to them, don't spread it all over, go face to face, not Facebook to Facebook. Have you ever been caught in a Facebook fight? It's awkward. That's not how we should fight. It should be privately, not in the open. This happened to me in my life. I felt like, I think I've shared with you all before, there was like an I Hate Amy club at the church going on, and it was just a misunderstanding. And the Lord instructed me during worship, now right after service, go right up to them, explain what happened. It was just all misunderstandings. And so I did. I said, well, I never did this, but I'm so sorry you believe that. I'd be mad at me too if I believed those mean things about me. And so they cried, I cried, and then we hugged. And then we all went right back into worship. But, that's the God way to do it, the Jesus way, not to broadcast problems or disagreements or try to be harsh with someone to get them to believe the way you do. No, go right to them. Explain your side. And it's not your fault if they don't receive it or they can't forgive you or they can't move forward, just as long as you had that opportunity to go ahead and let go of it and say, give them a chance to move forward in your friendship. It's so funny because even in our life, even with ministers, my husband was telling me he was on a church board one time and they had a disagreement on this ministry board, and the minister said, we're no longer friends. And Jay said, my husband said, I just had to laugh and say, no, we're gonna be friends. This is just a little conflict. We'll get it resolved and we'll move on. See, the devil would like to use conflict to end every one of our relationships. He hates it because we're stronger together. He wants us pulled apart, divided by little things that could have been easily taken care of. In 1 John chapter 4, in verse 20, it says that if we say we love God, we cannot hate our brother, or we would be a liar. Because if we can see our brother and not love him, how can we love God whom we haven't seen? I think, oh, that's so true. The ones that we can see, we need to love them. Go ahead, try your best to walk in love. I really believe that forgiving is living. If you can give someone the end result that we're going to be friends after this, don't worry about it, where it's not going to end our friendship. It'll put them at ease, and they'll be able to receive your forgiveness or your reason for your side of the story, and it won't hold you back any longer. And I believe that's how we'll stick with the plans He has for us. Thank you for joining me today. I love hearing all that God is doing in your life, man. The testimonies we are receiving and all the questions, it's just inspiring more. Stick with the plans. Thanks for sharing this with your friends. I think people watch this each week because of you. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Leave us a comment. Give us a thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, like this page. We got a brand new one for you. Next week, I'll see you then.